Hello everybody, this is Bart House 12. We're here with a new video. Sorry I haven't been posting much, I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna start talking about roller coasters on this channel. That's right, roller coasters. And today we'll be looking at my home park, Kings Island in Mason, Ohio. Yeah, they have 14 of them, and they're building a new Giga called Orion. I don't know if you guys heard about that. You should check it out. Anyway, let's get on with the list. Number 14 is the Great Pumpkin Coaster. I have fond memories of riding this back when I was like a little kid. Nowadays, I'm too tall to ride it without a kid. But still, it's always nice to take a trip down memory lane. Number 13 is Woodstock Express. This coaster is perfect for the youngsters. I used to ride this coaster a lot when I was a kid. It's also one of the oldest coasters in the park, dating all the way back to 1972. Yeah. It's perfect for families. Number 12 is the Flying Ace Aerial Chase. I also used to ride this a lot when I was a kid. It's also one of the first suspended coasters. It's also the first suspended coaster I've ever ridden, where you hang under the track. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Number 11 is Adventure Express. Yeah, this is an awesome mine train. It's got a lot of theming. I've ridden other mine trains like Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at both American Disney parks in Orlando, Florida, and Anaheim, California. My favorite part of this ride is the moving statues you see when you're going up the second chain lift. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here I'll show you a pic. Yup. Moving on. Number 10 is... Alright, now we're heading into the top 10. And number 10 is the Backlot Stunt Coaster. This coaster is perfect for your first launch coasters. Got amazing airtime, and it's got lots of theming. Yeah, that's why I like this ride. And number 9 is the Bat. And this is a more intense suspended coaster. And here's a fun fact. This coaster used to be themed after Top Gun, and it got the Bat name from the original Bat coaster that operated from 1981 to 1983. Yeah, it's a cool suspended coaster. It's got lots of scenery going through the trees. Yeah, it's a cool ride. Number 8 is in Vertigo. Yeah, this is a roller coaster that goes forwards and backwards. Yeah. The coaster used to be themed to Face Off when it had red supports and white track. Now it has a light blue track and blue support. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd recommend trying this out. Yeah. Number 7 is the Racer. This is also one of the coasters that opened back in 1972. Both tracks count as 2 separate credits, but if you want to ride just one, I'd recommend the red track. It's got cool airtime, and it's a little bumpy, but it's cool. Number 6 is the Vortex. Yeah, this coaster is very cool. It inverts, goes upside down like 6 times. Yeah, it's also the place where the old bat once stood, which I talked about earlier. Yeah, it also reuses the old station. On the queue, you could see one of the original footers. It's also cool to take pictures of. Like those eye-catching inversions. It's a cool ride. It's a little bumpy, but it's cool. And before we get into the top 5, here's an honorable mention: Firehawk. This may have closed last year, but I did get to ride it while it was still in operation. It's as close as you could get to a flying coaster in Ohio. It sends you flying through all those twists, turns, and that big vertical loop. Yeah, that thing was awesome. Its spot will soon be home to Orion, which is the new Giga Coaster. And I'm looking forward to riding that. Alright, now we're into the top 5. Number 5 is Flight of Fear. It has the indoor roller coaster that launches you into those inversions. The Cobra Roll, the Sidewinder, and the corkscrew at the end. Yeah, it's basically the rock and roller coaster of Ohio. Yeah, this coaster is amazing. Alright, number 4 is the Banshee. Yeah, this coaster is... I like this coaster. It has more inversions than Vortex. It has 7, including the rare element, which is the pretzel loop. Now, I heard the pretzel loop used to be on a roller coaster in Japan. It's called Moonsault Scramble. Well, yeah, Banshee's awesome. Yeah. I totally recommend it. Alright, now we're to top 3. Number 3 is the Beast. One of the classic wooden roller coasters, which opened in 1979. This coaster has awesome scenery. You go through the trees and stuff. My favorite part of this ride is the final helix, which has the tunnels. Yeah, I like that part of the ride. It's very, very cool. Alright, and number 2 is another wooden coaster, Mystic Timbers. Yeah, it's one of the newer ones. It opened in 2017. And, I actually like this coaster, and it has the shed at the end, which I like about that. Yeah, I like it. Number 1 is Diamondback. Yeah, the 200-foot tall hypercoaster. That's height will soon be broken by Orion. This coaster is amazing. Is awesome. First you go up through that tall chain lift, and then you go through a jump. It has lots of airtime, very awesome, and it has that splash effect at the end. It's very awesome. I'd recommend going to Kings Island and checking these coasters out. Alright, now, before I sign off, I have an announcement. I am planning a trip to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow. I'll also be planning to go to Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California on September the 6th. Yeah, so look forward to my top 10 list. But after my trip to Cedar Point, I will be focusing on schoolwork as I'm homeschooled. So I won't be posting much. yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you want to become friends with me on Discord, here's my Discord tag. Yeah, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos made by me. This is BartHouse12, signing off.